brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. It's up my hands without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out till dawn. But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my hands without an alibi.
Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing. We are here with race 3 of the team season. So before we jump into things, let's remind ourselves as to who is competing in this season. Just take a look at the teams and their members. So first up, the astronauts, just in time, representing them on their own. Got Boer representing the Bulls of Steel. Snorker for the Blue Skies in that blue marble skin. Then we have Cheese and Diamond Swords for the Doge Balls. Of course, it'll be back to the team captains competing in this race, so that'll be Cheese. Budo representing the Espresso Express. Demon will be representing Eternal Darkness. Shady and Space Comet for the Green Slushies, so Shady will be racing today. Baz will be racing for the Rapid Rollers, with Baz and Dazza representing them. Alice representing the Snowballs. Crimson for the Speed Demons. Magic Monkey and Beefcake for the finishers, so Magic will be in today's race. Barto on their own for the Thunderhawks, doing well so far in the season. Pesky Bird for the Ultraviolets, not doing too well this season, struggling to pick up any points. And Wood will be representing Vexed in this race. Vexed also struggling to pick up any points so far in the team season. So we'll see if anything will change today as we head over to the track. So here we are today at DK Mountain. That'll be the first race of the day. So no changes to the track since the last season, as far as I'm aware. And I think this was actually rated the favourite racetrack for season 1. So it should be a good race. So we're going to load everyone in. We have the reverse grid order from the previous race. So you can see the grid order. Barto actually winning the previous race, so starting at the back. Baz will be starting just behind as Dazzler managed to come second and pick up some good points for their team. I think that's 2 second places in a row for the Rapid Rollers, and then the finishers I think have come third twice in a row. So very consistent for both of those teams. So let's get this race underway. 12 laps of DK Mountain. So it's a slow start until they hit the boosts. Up through the first corners. So Wood making a breakaway, an early lead. Demon having some big difficulties getting through the pipe. A very strong start for Wood, rolling around the edge of the cliff. Got Alice and Boer just behind. Boer making some contact with one of the obstacles. Pesky Bird gaining. Boer's going to go through the inside, not quite making it work. Pesky Bird is going to get past Boer just in time, is just behind. While there is some competition going on, Wood's trying to make a breakaway in the lead. Demon unfortunately pushed all the way to the back with that really bad start. So the most important section is this shortcut. Will anyone be able to jump into the shortcut and gain some positions? It looks like Shady is going to, Barto is going to as well. Barto jumping into the lead. So far this season, Barto proving to be a very strong competitor as we get Pingu joining the room once again. Thank you for the 20 bits. Barto breaks away in first. Wood has moved on to third as Alice has taken second. Shady and Boer side by side. Boer, sorry late to the chat. It's no problem at all. We are only just going into lap 2. So as they're grouping up, Alice moves up into first. Shady tries to make a lunge but hits an obstacle. So Wood in second. Barto dropping to third. Boer and Shady side by side, but Shady gets the better launch. Follow them up. Shady with a really good launch moves up into second. Can they move up to first? Throwing themselves around the cliff, they do. A very good leap into first there. Trying to pick up some big points for the green slushies. Barto currently with the fastest lap. We see Pesky Bird and Boer dropping in behind. Demon all the way at the back still. See a battle between Cheese and Buddo. Alice getting slowed down. Barto getting slowed down. Wood's going to go around the inside. Take the position from Barto, but won't quite get past Alice. Boer has got past Barto as well. See Snorker flying down. Just behind is Crimson, Buddo, Baz and Cheese. All fighting for positions. Alice on good track to get the shortcut, they do. Moving up into first. And a good landing as well to help. Just in time, trying to sneak past Barto, but doesn't make it work. Will anyone else be able to get this jump into the shortcut? Baz getting into the shortcut will gain a few positions from that, getting past Pesky Bird and Snorker and breaking away from that main pack. Alice has taken the fastest lap. Unfortunately, Demon running slow this race. So back up to the front. Cheese in the chat. Hello. Welcome. A few people in the chat today. It's nice to see. Everyone eager for this race. So Alice in the lead. Shady with a bad bounce means Wood's going to push up to second. The top 3 have got a good lead. Breaking away from the main pack that follows. Just in time getting overtaken by Boer. Demon only just heading down to the finish line now. Cheese flying past Pesky Bird. Boer saying one of the best tracks in Marvel World. Might be right on that one. It did get voted as the best track in our awards. And thank you so much for the follow. I've had a new follow from Superboss42. So thank you so much for that follow and welcome to Ultimate Marble Racing. You'll be... Oh, Alice actually getting into the shortcut. For the follow, you will be entered into the next season after this one finishes, just in time in the shortcut as well. So the top two are going to be making a big breakaway from the pack. Barto may be able to get it, but just misses out on the boost. There is an invisible booster that pushes you through that shortcut. So Alison just in time, making a breakaway first and second. Alice still holding on to that first place. She's watching from the TV today. Crimson into the shortcut. Get that optimum viewing. So Shady is chasing down Wood. Just in time, trying to chase down Alice for that top spot. Wood with a bad bounce means Shady will move up, but then a bad bounce for Shady. Boy's going to help them out, but take that position as well. That was bad for Shady. Baz is going to try and take the inside. Wood getting slowed down. Boy's now side by side with Wood. Wood's going to hold that position into the tunnel. Boy getting held up, so Shady's going to come through. See, Magic's now moved to the back. Shady seems to be very good at this launch point. Just in time, moving up past Alice. Shady up past Wood. Barto's no need to apologise. You're not too late. Good to see you here. You've been doing well so far this season. For the Thunderhawks. Last race especially. This race sitting mid-pack. Bit of work still to be done if you want to get up into the higher point scoring positions. Yamar on the big screen today. How it should be. Just in time, getting slowed down massively. This could be a chance for Wood. I don't think Wood's going to get the shortcut though. Going too wide. This does give Alice a chance to make a breakaway. Cheese and Shady colliding. Barto might be in range for the shortcut. They must have listened to what I was saying. They hit the shortcut, not the best bounce. This has put them up from 8th up to 4th. It's a big gain for Barto, just in time making an overtake on Alice down to the line. Alice taking it back with a very good line through there. Wood lunging up the inside of just in time, moving up to 2nd. All the way up to 1st, getting past Alice as well. Alice having some trouble just in time colliding with a triangle. This can be a breakaway for Wood in that 1st position. But a bit of a slowdown in the pipe. This could be problematic. Can they get a bump from Alice? So they're both running quite slow now. That bump has helped. So Wood's going to try and keep hold of this lead. Going to the top. Barto comes flying through out of nowhere. Up into 3rd, just in time, just behind. Alice is trying to break away in 1st now. We head around the mountain, just in time takes that position back from Barto. And flies all the way through into 1st. Very good line through there. Very good move by just in time, but can they hold it? Unfortunately not. Alice getting back into that 1st spot. Making it hard for anyone to take that position. But just in time is putting up a fight. Barto now moving up into 2nd. Budo and Baz have gained while all this has been going on. So everyone at the top is now grouping up. Alice into the shortcut, just in time into the shortcut. Budo into the shortcut. We'll now be competing with the top 3. Bad bounce for Budo and Alice. Shady moving up as well. Shady actually jumping into the 2nd place. Four 30-second ads. Payne got 6 ads. I'm guessing they're all relatively short adverts then. For there to be that many. The pain of adverts. So just in time in the lead, Shady, Barto and Budo fighting for 2nd. Alice was, but with that setback, it's not good. Wood behind, Baz behind, then Boer, Crimson, Cheese, Pesky Bird, Snorker, and Magic and Demon at the back. There's been a slowdown for Alice and Budo, means Wood's going to come through past them two. While we head up to the top 3, all 30-second adverts. We've got two 20-second adverts. Might have a look at ads. Maybe. Maybe I will. We'll see. See Demon trailing behind currently. Just in time in the lead. Shady in second. Barto in third. I mean, you should really get... I think it's one set of ads when you join the stream. One set of ads during the race as standard. Shady getting into the shortcut to take first. Looks like Barto could be in line as well. They are, so they'll jump up to second. Wood and Bido just missing out. So Barto in second, making a breakaway from third. Shady trying to break away in first. So you should get one lot of adverts during the stream as standard. Unless the stream goes on for a bit longer than usual, then you might get a second set. I've been meaning to actually play some during the bit where when I'm entering the leaderboard, other than just sitting with like the screen running. Seems like a good time to just run an ad. So if I actually remember, because I keep forgetting, I'll probably run one there. Just for something there. But of course, if you want ad-free viewing, then you have Prime, then you can Prime sub, or you can just do a standard sub to get rid of all those pesky ads. So Barto trying to break away into the lead. Demon's getting really slowed down, really struggling. It's not looking good for Demon this race as we're past the halfway mark. Shady in second. Just in time in third, Bido fourth. Alice moving up to fifth. Doesn't make it stick, so Wood in fifth, Alice in sixth. Cheese in seventh. We're in eighth. Pesky Bird in ninth and Baz in 10th. Remember, the top 10 all get points for their team. Do you have a first chat from Superboss with a bit of Eminem? Alice might be getting the shortcut here. They do, just avoiding Wood. Go bump them up a few positions. Shady's trying to gain on Barto. See, Bido's got the fastest lap now. But Barto with a good run through this corner. Shady with a good run as well. But Bido absolutely flying through. Moving up to third. Cheese now gaining on Wood. We head up to the top. We can see Barto actually looking to potentially lap Demon. So not a good race at all for Demon. Hasn't been too great for Crimson or Magic either. Or Snorker. Didn't even see Snorker there for a second. So I think our bottom four are looking like they're probably going to be staying out of the points. Unless they can pull something out in the final parts of this race. Barto could be set for the shortcut here, but doesn't quite get there. But Bido up into second has been a very good lap for Bido. Wood fighting with just in time, both trying to gain on Shady. Wood having some trouble with the obstacles. Cheese is going to try and catch up with this pack. Just in time blocking Wood a little bit there. Alice and Boer are side by side. Alice dropping quite a few positions late into this race. But taking one back from Boer. And Pesky Bird being closely followed by Baz. Alice is going to get into the shortcut. Boer is not. So Alice will be able to gain a bit of time there. So we see Barto already heading up towards the mountain. Barto's got the yellow and brown scarf on for the occasion, representing. Demon's been lapped by Barto. The scarf is clearly good luck. Baz saying nice to see more viewing. It is nice to see a few more viewers in this one today. Got quite an active chat going. But of course it is DK Mountain, one of the most loved tracks. Were doesn't think they've had a shortcut once this race. Very unfortunate is the way of DK Mountain, as Magic's now been lapped. Barto's still holding the lead. We're in 8th, still within the points, even without any shortcut grabs. Bido in 2nd. Of course, it was Bido in the pre-season, our very first season, how that caused some controversy on this track. Hitting that shortcut a good probably 75% of the time. 8 isn't good enough. Let's start speeding up then, as we are on lap 10. Heading towards the end of the race. So Barto's absolutely flying away with the lead currently. Bido still holding that extra lap for that extra point. We're looking to try and get 5th at least. But let's head back and see. Bido in 2nd. See what's going on further back. Shady 3rd, Alice 4th. Just in time currently in 5th. So Cheese and Brew are a little bit further behind, so you're going to have some work to do to push up to that 5th position. Past Cheese, but Cheese is going to take that position straight back, and then you'll take it back again. So that is 1 position gain for Boer, and then a good boost up the pipe will bump into Wood instead of getting the pass. That does actually open up for Cheese to fly through, so that has not worked out very well for Boer or Wood, whereas Cheese will pick up a couple of positions through that. And Boer getting slowed down quite a bit. We see Demon getting into the shortcut. It's not going to be enough to really help at this point in the race and that far back. But Barto with a strong lead still. Bido with a good gap back to 3rd. So it's looking good for the top 2. Alice almost getting stuck for a second. Has slowed them down and left them open to just in time to try and make a pass. Shady holding 3rd. Just in time we'll get blocked by Alice trying to hold on to that position. We've got Cheese and Wood fighting behind. Snorker and Pesky Bird also fighting for that final point scoring position. These back runners will really want to be looking to get into that shortcut if they're wanting to have any chance of scoring some extra points. Pesky Bird might be lined up here. They are. Then they jump in front of Baz. Big bounce. They do just make it in front of Baz, so that'll move Pesky Bird up a few places, up into the points, knocking Snorker out of the points. But Baz takes a position back. We head back up to front runners. Barto already on their way back down the mountain. Bido looking to pass the back runner Demon. The big battle for 3rd between Shady and Alice. Some colliding on the way down the mountain. Baz saying they never seem to do good. He did good on the very first race of this season, 2nd place, and then Dazza picked up a 2nd place on the race 2 as well. So Rapid Rollers are in a good spot at the moment in the overall leaderboard of 2 2nd places. However, this race not going quite as well as the first 2. But we may be able to see some of the teams that don't have any points currently maybe picking up some points in this race today. Just in time is going to go for the shortcut. Getting blocked by Wood. Wood is not going to allow it. It's going to keep hold of that position as we're going on to the final lap. Barto getting held up a bit by the back runners. That was some trouble, but still a good gap back to Buddo. Buddo still holding that fastest lap for the extra point. Wood is cheering for Vex, needing them points. Currently in 5th. These will be the first lot of points that Vex will be picking up. Barto cheering for the Hawks. Final lap, first place. This could be big for the Thunderhawks. This could push them up to the top of the leaderboard. We're going to watch Barto making their way around here. Good gap back to Buddo. Then Alice and Shady still fighting for that next position. Wood on their own in 5th with a big gap back to Just in Time, Boer and Cheese. Boer's moved to 7th. He's going to try and get past Just in Time to move up to 6th. So a battle's going to go on here for those positions. Just in Time has managed to hold them off for now. We head back down to Barto coming up to the finish line. Looks like this could be it. Barto may have secured the win on DK Mountain, race 3 of the season, coming up to the finish line. And there we have it. King Barto securing the win on race 3 for the Thunderhawks. Big points. Buddo is going to come through as 2nd. Pick up some points for Espresso Express. Along with that fastest lap. It's a race between Shady and Alice down to the line. It looks like Shady's going to take it. So Shady takes 3rd. Alice just behind him 4th. Further back, Cheese, Just in Time and Boer spread apart. Woods making good time. Will secure the 5th for Vex. So Vex will be picking up some points in this race. Cheese picking up points for the Doge Bulls, finishing in 6th. Just in Time just beating Boer 7th and 8th. Baz down to 9th, but will still be securing some points. So Barto happy with the 2 wins in a row. Has been very good this race and last race. And Crimson comes through to take the last point scoring position. So Pesky Bird will once again be missing out on points. Snorker in 11th. Pesky Bird is going to take 12th. Magic in 13th. And Demon actually get themselves stuck, but will be taking that last place. So Barto first in qualifying, first in race 2 and first in race 3. Hawks gonna win the championships. A very good start. If you keep up this momentum throughout the season, this could be a very good season for the Thunderhawks. Could be a Thunderhawks win to our first team season. And Demon actually does get set free and comes through to finish. But there are our positions, and here is our winner of the race. Barto, very good start to the team season. So I'm going to update the leaderboard and see how the standings look for the teams. And I'll be back again in a couple of minutes.
outside when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high, keeps me high.
So the results are in. Barto seems to be having a good time in the chat. See, Daz has joined the chat as well. Not a good race. Not so good for the Rapid Rollers this time around, after Baz and Daz are both doing really well in the first 2 races, picking up 2 second places. And yes, that rhymed. So over to the leaderboard. So Rapid Rollers were in that top spot, but with Barto picking up another win for the Thunderhawks, the Thunderhawks have stolen that top spot with 45 points. So very strong for the Thunderhawks. Good early lead into the season. Rapid Rollers getting pushed down into second. 32 points, still looking strong. Speed Demons moved down to third, but Espresso Express tying, especially with that fastest lap to help them out for that 26 points, tying for third. The finishers are in fifth with 24, then Balls of Steel with 19, Green Slushies with 18, Snowballs with 14, Blue Skies with 11, Doge Balls with 8 to make up the top 10. Vexed picking up some points, up to 11th with 7 points, Astronauts with 4 points, Eternal Darkness with 3, but a really bad race for Demon. And then Ultraviolet still not picking up any points as Pesky Bird finishes outside of the points by 2 positions. So yes, sad times for the Ultraviolets. They need to start picking up some points soon if they want a chance of getting into that top 3 in the season. So Baz saying they'll take a second, Wood claiming rigged. And Barto looking very happy. So our next race will be later on tonight. It is for, still don't know my schedule off by heart. It is at 9 PM today. 9 PM GMT will be the next race. That'll be race 4 on Forest Raceway, a track we haven't seen before in a season. So there is that to look forward to next. That is going to be it for this race. If you're watching on Twitch, then make sure you head over to YouTube, go subscribe over there, drop a like on any videos you enjoyed. That will help me out, help support myself and the channel. And head over to the Discord if you want to get yourself into a team and join in with some of the post-race discussion. Barto 3 in a row. Maybe. Can you go 3 in a row? We'll find out later. But that is it for this race. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.